Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about 5 unexpected things that happened to me after my surgery. Three-fourths of this is mental changes. So when you set up on this journey, you think what it might be like. You think, wow, I'm gonna look great, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna be active, and I'm gonna live longer. You know that you're gonna have to eat healthy and go by a diet, and that these are the things that you're thinking about, is that that's how you're gonna lose weight and how great it's gonna be. And you think of all the positives of the surgery. So you know that you're gonna have to eat right and you're gonna have to make huge changes in your life. So it kind of sounds like what I just said. You think that with any other diet that you've ever done. This isn't a diet, this is a change in your life forever. This is a commitment for life. So it's really important that you do research on surgery that you want and the doctor that you want, and you got to know for sure that this is what you want to do. So preparing yourself mentally is very important because your whole entire life is going to change. So you need to change the way you control your life. We all have had bad relationships with food in our past, and that's why we are here. But we have to change our relationship with food and heal ourselves mentally before we can be successful. You could be a stress eater, you could be a comfort eater, you could maybe not eat like you're supposed to and eat less or too much. There's all kinds of eating disorders that leads us to obesity. So I have decided that I'm going to be real with myself. The 5 things that I have unexpectedly had happen to me after surgery is basically, I'm sure that other people have felt this too, is you start to lose yourself. You reinvent yourself, you hide behind your weight, and sometimes your weight becomes a crutch. So the second thing that has happened is I have found that I have such stronger will than I thought I had. You know, with people eating around me, and you know, I'm not saying I never have an issue with that. You know, so you do look at other people's food, and sometimes you might think, well, I used to eat that, and now you can't eat that anymore. So that's a struggle that you have to overcome. And it's gonna take time. It took me 49 years of eating whatever I wanted to get to this point right now. Now I have to heal myself. This is how I've chose to do that, is with bariatric surgery. So I'm basically cleaning up the mess I've made all these years and doing small diets and not really committing. And bariatric surgery has made me commit. And my control of food and how I'm thinking and changing how I think about things is changing over time. So my third thing is being vulnerable and being able to open up and be transparent to everyone here. So I'm opening up my shell and I'm trying to be transparent to you. And I want to be true to what is going on in my journey so you can really see what I have went through. Whether it's you're thinking about bariatric surgery or you're kind of on the same path as me. I gotta say, I used to say that I was okay. I was not okay. I was not okay with being fat. I was always the fat friend, or the friend that wasn't able to do active things like everybody else. And I was not okay with that. And I'm sure that at some point in time you also were like, I'm fine, I'll lose the weight, I'll be okay, I'll lose it later. And that doesn't always work that way. It's not healthy. You need to be real with yourself. The surgery has gave me a new perspective, and I want to share it with you as I go through my journey. So number 4, I feel like I'm growing as a person. I am, even though I might have low energy, you got to think I'm just at 6 weeks. So I still make myself get up and I go do things to be active so I can get some activity in my life and really live. That's the point of this, is to really live and not just survive. So every day I'm pushing myself to be a better me. And I can see that just up over the hill, I'm almost there. So number 5 is I am choosing to make better decisions. So I'm being more aware of these decisions every day that I'm making. So when I'm down and I'm struggling, when that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to us all. It's just that you have to make better choices. So whereas you had a bad relationship with food, you turn to food to comfort you, to help you with stress, to make you not feel, or whatever that might have been. I know for me, sometimes that was just boredom, and I'm sure we all do that. And so I'm making better choices, and I'm asking myself, you know, if you see something and you want it, or you think you crave something, are you really craving it? Because I know for me, after giving up sugar, I'm really not craving sweets or anything. So thank Jesus, I am not craving anything like that. But I'm sure that it'll come. It'll happen because I'm only 6 weeks in. So when that happens and I'm low, I'm going to take a moment for myself and breathe and regroup and focus. It's really important that I don't fall back on my old habits. So there's certain things I'm gonna stay away from. I'm gonna stay away from breads, and I'm gonna try to stay away as much as possible from pasta. That was one of my favorites. And sugar, definitely sugar. I'm gonna stay away from sugar. I want to embrace my life. Working this hard to do everything that I've been doing, I don't wanna mess it up. So I'm going to develop new coping skills. I am going to do things where I'm busy, and I'm going to focus on the end prize, which is being healthy. For one, I have a lot of health issues, and a lot of them are going to be alleviated. And also, yeah, of course, I want to be thin. Because I want to be able to get around and do the things that I do. You see my videos, and you know, I'm in Colorado and I'm hiking and I'm doing stuff with my husband, and I want to be able to do more of those things like he can, so I'm not holding him back as well. I'm doing it for myself, don't get me wrong, but I do want to be healthy for my family and for myself. So I want you to wake up. I want you to be real with yourself, level with yourself. If you're going to level with anybody, you need to be honest with yourself and clutch those things that are going to make you healthy, and try to stay away from the negative things. The negative things people say, just shut them down, and you're going to be successful if you have people around you that are helping you through this and are supportive. And above all, keep committed, and we can do this together. I'm going to let you go for this video, and I'll see you on the next. Please hit subscribe and like if you thought that this was a good subject, and go ahead in the comments and put anything that you would like me to put a video about. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.